anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Ducks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and you get into passing situations. Oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. On the ground, it's Haynes. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Now it's second down here. QB decides to keep it here. Inside the 30. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. He breaks free. The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark into that opening quarter. An exciting start of the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Moore. Back to the end zone, they say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's McCulley. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking for some space. It's Whittington. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's caught a quick shovel pass there. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Samba with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, what a call here on third down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The sure hands. It's McCulley. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Moore. Finds his man. It's Whittington. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's low.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Benson. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught near the sticks. It's Whittington. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Strong defense there. They stuffed the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Hansen. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback still with the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Hebe keeps it himself. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
To throw, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Now it's third and short in the 24, one of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. Over the middle, it's Benson. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with a running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Now, 4th down.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. Punter coming on for the 6th time tonight. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Makes the grab. It's McCulley.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
this fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.